In the sleepy town of Cloverfield, the excitement was palpable. A new KFC was set to open its doors, bringing the promise of crispy, finger-licking goodness. The grand opening was the talk of the town, and the locals couldn't wait to sink their teeth into the Colonel's famous chicken. The building stood proudly at the edge of town, gleaming with fresh paint and a towering sign that read, "Kentucky Fried Chicken, now open." The Colonel's face beamed down, welcoming everyone to partake in his legendary secret recipe. Families lined up, chattering eagerly as the sun dipped below the horizon. Among the crowd was Rachel, a young mother with her daughter, Lily. Rachel had always loved KFC, and she wanted to share that joy with her child. As they approached the counter, a cheerful employee handed Rachel a flyer. "Congratulations, you've been chosen for a special tour of our kitchen. Come back at midnight for an exclusive behind-the-scenes experience." Rachel was thrilled. She tucked the flyer into her purse and made plans to return later that night. Little did she know the tour would unveil a darkness she could never have imagined. At the stroke of midnight, Rachel returned to the KFC, leaving Lily with a neighbor. The restaurant was eerily quiet, the lights dimmed except for a faint glow coming from the kitchen. Rachel knocked on the door and it creaked open. "Welcome," a voice whispered. The manager, a tall man with piercing eyes and an unsettling grin, stood before her. "Follow me and I'll show you the secrets behind our famous chicken." Rachel hesitated, but curiosity got the better of her. She followed the manager through the kitchen, past the fryers and ovens, to a heavy metal door at the back. He unlocked it with a key that hung around his neck and gestured for Rachel to step inside. Inside the room, Rachel found herself surrounded by old, rusted machinery and stacks of yellowed papers. The air was thick with a strange metallic scent. The manager closed the door behind them, and Rachel's unease grew. "You're about to discover the real secret of the Colonel's recipe," the manager said, his voice dripping with malice. He handed Rachel a faded journal, its pages filled with disturbing sketches and handwritten notes. The words soul-binding and dark ritual leaped out at her. "Each piece of chicken is infused with a little piece of the Colonel's soul," the manager explained. "He made a pact long ago, ensuring his recipe would be irresistible. But there's a price. We need fresh souls to keep the magic alive." Rachel's heart pounded as the manager stepped closer, his eyes glowing with a sinister light. "And tonight, it's your turn to contribute." Realizing the gravity of her situation, Rachel darted towards the door, but the manager was quick. He lunged, grabbing her arm with an iron grip. Rachel fought back, knocking over a stack of papers and revealing a hidden passageway beneath the floor. With a surge of adrenaline, she kicked the manager and broke free, diving into the passageway. She crawled through the dark, narrow tunnel, the manager's enraged shouts echoing behind her. After what felt like an eternity, she emerged in a field behind the restaurant, gasping for air. Rachel ran home, her mind racing. She called the police, but by the time they arrived, the KFC was deserted. The manager had vanished and the room with the dark secrets was gone, replaced by a simple storage closet. The officers dismissed her story as hysteria, but Rachel knew the truth. She never returned to that KFC, warning others to stay away. As the months passed, strange disappearances plagued Cloverfield. Those who investigated the restaurant often found themselves entranced by the irresistible aroma, never to be seen again. The KFC continued to thrive, its customers oblivious to the dark forces at work behind the scenes. And every night, as Rachel tucked Lily into bed, she prayed that they would never be drawn into the Colonel's sinister web again.